Hello everybody and welcome back to Victoria 2. The Supernations mod is the Italian Empire where we are fairly close to actually reforming Rome. But we do need a few more cores, namely here in the Ottoman Empire. I think that should be fairly easy to do. They are allied with quite a few people, but regardless, I think we could do it. The biggest thing we'd actually have to do would be to make a defensive line here. Probably... We don't have any access to the Swiss, but we can probably build more armies. We do have that ability because there are plenty of troops. What is our soldiers? 2.4%. I'm debating on whether to just go ahead and try encouraging soldiers once more. Because a lot of our armies are going to be lacking soldiers just because they all died. That's the simple answer there. Istria, all of it's not even 5%. So we can go ahead and recruit even more soldiers that way. Otherwise, we're going to build 2 new armies. Let's get 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. In fact, we might be able to just go for 1 more. Get 3 new armies, which will be very convenient for us. And the rest are going to be artillery. And there you go. We have 3 more armies in production. There's you guys, which are actually fairly weak. I'm not really sure what happened to you. And according to this, we could... No. We'll just have to see what will happen. We could take the prestige loss and the infamy loss, just go to war right now. Maybe we'll just wait till Germany is at peace or at war. They have 60 brigades only. So they're actually fairly weak right now. Same thing as Spain. The Ottomans are still fairly strong. That's because we didn't actually focus on their armies at all. But Spain we definitely knocked down a notch. Germany looks like it's taken a bit of a beating too. And here the Dutch completely divided by the Germans. And let's go ahead and open these factories. It looks like we do need to focus on our economy just a bit. We got some more tech for our factories. This is at 100%. They're not like that. In fact, we are... Well, I think it's because our war exhaustion is still very high. I would love to get this, but we really do need to focus on our economy. Just prestige, but it gives input efficiency. This tech has a lot of different benefits to it. Organic chemistry. Tempting. Do we actually have any gold reserves? 12. Yeah, not much. So maybe high and low pressure steam engines. Or machine tools. Let's do machine tools, actually. Let's just do that. No, interchangeable parts. That's what I meant. But we'll get machine tools from it. Provinces brought under control. Yes, they were. Morocco, nope. I am fine without your alliance. Oh, literally just saw that. So the Irish were freed by the UK. Interesting move. Maybe they had a lot of infamy. No, they didn't have any infamy. I did the same thing with Canada. So, school system or healthcare? Healthcare will grow our population, which will be crucial. and ensuring that we have a substantial military population. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Decrease army maintenance. Make some money that way. So we can then perhaps lower that. Get some education going, because that will increase... Yeah, exactly. It won't mess up with our income too bad, because it will make intellectuals have more income. But I should be concerned about the fact that our intellectual rate is definitely decreasing as a result of my messing around with that. Let's go ahead and raise this a tad. 50% is a good ratio. And otherwise, let's go ahead and decrease these. Balance out our economy as much as possible. And pay off that debt. So you must be new troops. Wow, okay, you need to get off each other. It's only 25, so you go there, you can just go here, I guess. Much better. So Germans have better industry than me, same for the UK and France. That is to be expected. I've never been super great about personally managing the industry. I mean, I've been good at getting it started and stuff, but once it gets way too hard to micromanage, it's a lot more difficult to do. Factory throughput tech, I will take it. That is great. Maybe we'll get some railroads going. Because in the first place, it does increase by a substantial amount. Oh, the Ottomans are destabilizing. This makes it much easier for us, actually. So, awesome. We can go to war without going to war against the Ottomans. And apparently we got Southern Macedonia. We could go to war against Albania, which is a satellite of the Ottomans. Serbia, influence Bulgaria. I will take it just because I don't want anybody else to be there. Potentially. Oh. They took Greece from our sphere. That's surprising. And Serbia-wise, I will have no qualms. Okay, actually, apparently it doesn't do anything. Oh, they're not anybody's sphere anymore. So, go to war, maybe? Why is France at war with them? Acquire Cyprus. Oh. Acquire Cyprus. That's kind of a weird war goal to take. It's very weird. But, besides the point, that does put us in position to go ahead and fight the Ottomans, or the Serbians at least over here. They have 11 brigades, which shouldn't be too much to handle. Granted, though, we should probably raise taxes further so we can support our military a bit more. And Bulgaria. Let's go ahead and increase our opinion there. So Russia got all of this, didn't they? So Albania is in our sphere. But they're still a satellite of... owned by... Yeah, it doesn't work for us. We have to own it. In fact, even if the Thessaly doesn't work, so I might have to change the decision a bit to include if a country's in our sphere and they own it. I will do that in a sec, though. Let's go. Let's declare war. So southern Serbia, declare war. I doubt the Serbians will have much in the way of military. Nope, 7 out of 30. It does mean that we are at war with the Ottomans. But I don't think that will change much. I can't see how this war is going. It appears to be in our favor. Anybody else want to come down? Maybe you. Just for good measure. Because is Montenegro... does that count? I don't think that counts either. Will that work still? I don't know if that would actually work. But we can try. Because it says Montenegro is owned by us. But yet Thessalia is not. Interesting. And we're taking loans again. That probably won't do much to help it. Plus, I think we're still trying to deal with, oh, we could call it allies. No, it's probably worthless. And you go here. We just won Belgrade. I will leave you there just to kind of gain more troops. Got railroad. Let's go ahead and grab this tech. Breach loader rifles. Looks like we have the Ottomans down here now. That should be totally fine. Though we'll be like 97 or 98% war score, I think. Now we have the Ottomans right here. I'd say let's go ahead and attack that army and wipe them out. They're holding off pretty well. I think it's only because we rolled a 0. There we go. That's better. They're heading to Nice. So how about you go wipe out that army? And free them from control. I would say that's a good decision. If we can manage it. Alright, and here we should be able to get some armies put together. And that should be enough. So we'll take you with your decent general down there. And there we go. So that's all of Serbia at the very least. So we're getting the ticket war score. Daily change. Did it go up? No, it's still the same. Usually the daily change is the amount of war score that it actually costs. This is 98 war score, so it will work in the long run. The thing is that we want to... I could take that decision. I'm going to see what happens when I take the decision. Though it might not turn out nearly as well as I would like it to. Alright, you both go down this way. And it was thwarted. Well, fantastic. So that makes me kind of question. So we could possibly separate piece Serbia in this war. If we add a war goal against the Ottomans. So for example, we could do release puppets Albania, which is only 2.5 war score. Which should allow us to then separate piece Serbia right here. So now that we've separate pieced Serbia, we have that land. And we could go ahead and aim for this decision. But it just says Thessalia and Albania are not, even though I don't understand that completely. Because Montenegro doesn't seem to have that issue. But we are also... No, I don't see a difference between the two. I actually do control one province in Montenegro, so maybe that's what it is. While Thessalia is a bit different in that case. So let's go ahead and just keep pushing against them. What happened here? Okay, they can join the army. We just inherited a bunch of Serbian troops. And now they are my sphere. Does that count? No. If we release Albania as a puppet, let me do this super quick. I don't think there's going to be any issues. I'm just kind of testing things out. So if we were to go ahead and peace out the Ottomans like so. Albania is free. They are in our sphere, but we shouldn't have a truce with them, meaning we could go to war with them immediately. So we could go ahead and remove them from our sphere, which gives us 1 infamy and makes us lose 10 prestige. But regardless, that may be the route to take here. Decrease relations. Do it one more time. Congress Poland. I think I'm fine. Granted, you could be a good ally if you were to expand, such as taking the rest of Austria here. I'll take it for now. Keep things interesting. And the moment that we hit the 29th of November, we have troops inside their borders apparently. You are defunct. Declare war, restore order, or war unification. Yeah, restore order. Go ahead and do something like that. So Russia's at war with Japan. For what? For Sakhalin. Interesting. Who... Actually... The Japanese are not... They're in a better position than the Russians. So they may actually win this war. In fact, I'd almost bet they would win. Now we have that, and you head down here. And then we can finally just go ahead and get, hopefully, our economy back in shape right after this. That should be Albania. No, we have this one more territory. And there's Albania. Annex them. Great. Awesome. We have the territory now. Now, the issue. We currently, even though Greece is a satellite, don't have control over Thessalia. Actually, wait, do we need this? No, that's that's Greek claim. Sorry, I thought I was selecting the Italians for a second there. So, what I'm going to do is actually change the way this event works to make it so they can also be in your sphere. So if the cores are either in your sphere or you actually own them directly, then you will be able to form the empire. So I'm going to do that super quick and get that done. What are the Ottomans? Or French? Because they're at war with Spain. They've been losing a lot of battles, though. But maybe France will take that back. Get away with that border core. It's ugly. So anyways, I'm going to stop right here super quick so I can go ahead and fix that event or decision, and I'll be back. in a sec. Alright everybody, welcome back. So what I ended up doing with the event is I changed a few of the conditions. So first, Greece has to be our puppet. Second, Thessalia can be owned by either the Italian Empire or by Greece. I should probably do the similar thing with Southern Macedonia here. Just in case that were to happen. But otherwise, that does work out in our favor. And we can go ahead and actually restore Rome now. So, ready guys? Let's do it. So, the restoration of Rome. For millennia, since the Roman Empire fell, Europe has been broiled in conflict and never again united under a single banner. Now the age of the new Roman Empire has arrived, and with it, let's be changed. So too shall Europe once again be stabilized and brought under the rule of Rome. Why is there so many typos? Rome. Okay. Anyways, get the restoration of Roman nation event. There we go. The restoration of the Roman nation. When we announced, I don't know why this feels like the wrong little map. I may need to change that because this is the British Empire. This is not the Roman Empire. When we announced our ambitions, many considered us fools and delusionary, but we have shown not only those critics but the world that not only is the dream of restored Rome possible, but that the dream is within our grasp. Let us officially announce the restoration of the new Roman Empire. Ad gloriam Romae. Long live the Italian Empire. It should be Roman Empire. Anyways, ad gloriam Romae, for the glory of Rome. So gain 119 prestige. Italian Empire gets a Rome restored until 31st December 36. Infamy minus 0.01. Pop militancy minus 0.01. Country changes to new Roman Empire, and the new Roman Empire will gain all as core. Boom. New Roman Empire. There we go, guys. We can also integrate Montenegro. So albeit our protectorate for only a short period of time, there are elements in our government that call for the official incorporation of Montenegro into our expanding empire. For if the glory of Rome is to ever be achieved, Montenegro must be incorporated. So now Montenegro is part of our empire. And there we go. There's also the fact that Thessalia will remain as a Greek province. However, that will be rectified as soon as Greece becomes our, well, integrated partner of our new empire. So that's it, guys. That is the new Roman Empire. That is how you do it. And next episode, we will continue to go through the rest of the events, starting with Buried History, which may in fact result in the Library of Alexandria. Hint, hint. There's something in Egypt that we may be interested in grabbing. Though it will look like it will bring us to war against the Ottomans once again. But regardless, that's it, guys. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. As always, please leave a like down below and consider subscribing if you would like to see more content just like this, more frequent uploads. If you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.